Charmaine, it's such a privilege to always be in conversation with you. You always have such wisdom that you impart whenever anyone talks to you. You were amongst the first, the first women of color in South Africa to break barriers, not just in business, but in the tech space as well. What are some of those challenges that you've had to face in terms of being the first?
35 years in the industry, 35 years later, lots of headwinds, tailwinds as well. But in terms of headwinds, being the young girl, 16 years old, entering a workspace, coming from a fragile community, working with people at the height of apartheid, where nobody sounded like me, nobody looked like me, where I had huge imposter syndrome. There was nobody present to speak up for me, to speak out for me. There was nobody who had my back. When I looked around for somebody at that point in time in the early 90s who had compassion or would show empathy, there was none of that. We all had to wear our high-shouldered hats, we had to stand tall, and you had to speak, even when your voice was trembling, even when you had tears at the back of your throat. It taught me how that when I'm in a meeting and I recognize the former me, when I recognize that in somebody else, to speak up and to be that protector. It taught me to be the voice of reason. It taught me to be, the one being compassionate. And most importantly, it taught me, 35 years later, it taught me the power of vulnerability.
What does it mean to rise with intention as a woman and as a leader?
The intention and the thing about being conscious for me always is to keep looking around. And there's often times where I do so much give back. I have now the right tools in place. I'm intentional about filling my cup first. I'm intentional about my spirituality and my walk with God.
Yes.
Through those affirmations on a daily basis, it gives me the strength to go back out and to face another day. And again, I never ever tire of giving of my knowledge, as limited as it may be. I'm always so amused that I'm never the smartest person in the room, but I'm often the one with the most compassion. I'm often the one who's the most aware in terms of people's feelings and where they're at. So I raise my hand to sponsor, I raise my hand to coach, and I constantly believe in lifting as I rise.